beat me to, oh, see, now I'm trying to look in the mirror and I can't, I mean, oh, here we are.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Gloria Horn Sewing Studio. My name's Steve,
I'm Mary Lou.
and today we're doing
Rebels.
rope bowls.
So we said cute, yeah.
Cute, yeah.
Cute, the ones on
So,
our head. So today, well, it all started with actually it started with these because they did a spa day. Kimberbell did a spa day, and that's what got me back into making rope bowls. So then they came out with this one, these two sizes. And of course I adapted them to things that I wanted to do.
let me just tell you, Mary Lou is the rope bowl making queen.
I love
She
this.
has made so many rope bowls, and how many out there have you made the rope bowls? There's a lot of videos on them, but yeah, she is the queen of. I second that.
But Luann did an excellent job when she was doing this because we worked together doing bowls.
But Kimberbell has put a really cute spin on rope bowls.
You should make a hat for the cruise.
Oh my gosh, I totally should.
We could.
Yes.
We could come up something with the cruise for the cruise. But when I was making, like I made this one, my sister-in-law said, I need a rope bowl with a cardinal on it. I need 3 of them. So then I made this one and she goes, I need 5 of them. So
taking orders.
I decided, what about making one like this? And it turns out this is a different shape.
Okay.
It turns out that Kimberbell actually did. Look at this. I made this today. This is their new set. What do they call it?
Barbara said she made 50 all different sizes for Christmas. You go, Barb. Yeah, that's way to get them done.
There's these, which is Kimberbell rope, and there's also mountain thread rope, but we're not doing mountain thread rope today. But this is the one, and I'm going to do the smaller version of this today. And it's for the holidays. So we can either show them.
Let's put that new one in the bubble, the holiday one, right? So this is the latest one out, right? The holiday rope bowls. Okay.
It's coming out. We're taking the orders today, but I think they're coming out like this week.
Okay, so we are taking the orders today, but they're coming out this week. But this is the newest one from Kimberbell. Oh, are they all oval? Or just some of them?
They're all what?
Oval.
They're all oval. Because
okay.
The first one was the round ones.
Is there a picture in here that shows them all?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think this is how it shows it.
Okay.
And then
let's see. And all the different ones in here. Yep. So there's how many different designs on this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
Probably. I don't think there's any more than that.
And probably different sizes too.
Well, one for the 8x12 hoop. That's what this one is. This is the 8x12. And then one for the 5x7.
Okay.
So.
That's really nice. So.
It'll be interesting to see how the smaller one
Yeah,
looks.
no Kathy today. Kathy is with her husband. Where are they at?
They are in Tennessee.
Kathy is with her husband in Tennessee. She flew down. He's having a little procedure.
Yes.
Tomorrow
morning, bright and early.
Tomorrow morning, bright and early. So she's not with us today. But don't worry. You got me and Mary Lou. So is that the newest CD? Yes, Nancy. That's the newest CD. So.
That's right here.
Yep, this one.
And it does come with an embellishment kit too that we don't have yet, but it'll have tags in it because just like that one. Oh, that's what I was going to show. For the first one, they had tags. Well, this one was special. This was the event
one.
But then they made ones like this. Let's say, like that was stitched from the heart. And
you can make your own little tag.
And I put my initials with it. You can see that one. so that I could make my own, and I shrunk it.
Oh, cute. Yeah, that looks really good.
And that's all from, see, because there's different sizes. This one works perfect for some of them. I think I've even made it smaller than that.
And then they just fold over.
Yep. They just fold over, and you can hand stitch it, but I actually zigzag it on. So, and they came out with them for this one too, which is in the back here. I didn't get them all put in. See, there's one for Christmas.
Oh, look at that.
They're cool.
That's really cute. Let's show them the Christmas. Oh, there's the.
Here, well, let's start where they have them. Merry Christmas. They have a bunny one. There's the bunny one.
So it comes with tags and the centers to do the rope pulls. So there's the bunny one. That's cute. I love how they rolled that up and put a little button on it there.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that's part of the embellishment kit.
Okay.
In fact, I know it's part of the embellishment kit.
Love.
See, it has the hearts and it has a little flower. And then they show you different ways to do their rope. And that's all part of that CD. Shamrock. Pretty cute. And I'm guessing that's Christmas.
There's a twig. A Christmas twig.
Well, this is for Halloween. You've got a bat. It's probably a bat button.
That's
Bat
cute.
button.
Bat button. The orange peel.
Thanksgiving tag.
Thanksgiving tag. Oh, yeah.
See, look, it says it right up top there.
Oh. And then Merry Christmas tag.
That's pretty. And those are the embellishments. Oh, not paying attention to it.
Yeah. Glad you got the pins out of your foot. That's great. Yeah. CDA is on wait list. Okay, we'll add more to the inventory because we got more coming. So we'll update that. So I guess little housekeeping stuff. If this is your first time here and you're on Facebook, just if you're on Facebook and it's your first time, we'd like you to register. So you go down to the comments section, type in the word register. A new screen will pop up. You can enter in your first name, last name, email address, and your phone number, and then get right back here because you don't want to miss a minute of this. So, but we're going to get started today. But what we're going to make,
We are going to make this in the 5x7 size. It's in the 5x7 hoop. And they tell you how to cut the fabric. These are going to be made a little bit differently than these. Because now you're only going to put one layer of the, what's that called? I've been saying it all day, but it's called the shape form.
Shape form.
Only one layer goes in when you're embroidering, because then you're going to do a second hooping, cut it out, and tuck it in. Sort of weird, but that's how they did it for the new ones. And actually, I think it sews easier that way. With only one and turns easier.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
This is the shape form.
How do you embroider on the bowl? Patty, we're going to show you today. Yeah, because actually, it's actually a base that you make, and then you sew the rope around it. So this isn't rope under here.
No.
Nope. So,
Now you can do them like that, and that's what a lot of people do with the mountain thread rope. But
so
I sort of find this quite easy to make this way. So I'm going to get ready and do that. The one thing I did too is you get your fabric prepared ahead of time, and this is the back part of this, like this. But the first when I did it, I folded it the other way. I was like, oh, that's the old way. That's if you're doing the round bowl.
So you want a hot dog?
Yeah.
Not a hamburger.
Yes.
Right? Yes. You want a
Right.
hot dog, not a hamburger. So hot dog,
Not hamburger.
not hamburger.
Only you, Steve. Think of that. Okay, so I guess I'm going to start.
So what should we show them what's in your hoop?
That is a medium cutaway.
Medium cutaway, gets hooped up in the hoop. We're doing the 5x7 size, so that's how we're going to get started.
And you also have a hoop. I got this ready for later. This is a light tearaway. And that's the next thing we're going to do. So you need 2 hoopings. But you'll see when I get there.
So we're going to start with medium cutaway.
And they'll do, I didn't bring it up yet, I don't think. Go into oval bases. I'm going to do the 5x7. I'm doing the Sweet Land of Liberty. Hit set. We'll set this up. And stitch the first part of it. And this is the little strawberry. Okay, that was the placement line for the shape form. So I just place it over top. And this is one of those things you can either, you could tape it into place, but you can also hold it. It'll stitch around 2 times, and then we're going to trim it.
Ooh.
Are you going to trim?
Can I trim?
Yes,
I'll
you can trim.
Yes. So Mary Lou is stitching on.
That's it. The shape.
On a Brother Luminaire.
Oh, yes, I am.
This is one that was traded in for someone to get either their Radiance or Avenir. So if you are in the market for a pre-loved sew and embroidery machine, we have some beautiful ones to choose from. Give us a call and we can make that happen for you.
Okay.
Now everyone thinks Kathy's the fastest trimmer on the East Coast here. Wait and see. So which one did she use these?
Well, I don't know.
Better
This,
just get
that's a
trimming.
little hard. You need to trim as pretty close
Pretty
to that.
close? Maybe we'll just...
And I actually used those
These?
when I did
Okay.
it, and it worked pretty well on the big one.
Oh yes, this is working.
And I can tell you, trimming one is better than trimming 2 together. Even though you trim them separately, but this works better and gives a closer trim.
Someone asked, is Bozo the same as Shapeform?
It is not. Bozo is not the same as Shapeform.
I think there's something called craft text that is very similar. I don't think it's quite as firm as this one. Oh, see, Kathy's watching.
IQ is at 3 p.m. on Fridays.
This is Kimberbell Wednesday.
Oh, look at this. Look at the mess I have here. Gotta trim this up.
Okay. All ready to go.
Steve, Kathy has you beat. Yeah, I know. Yeah, she does. So that's okay.
I would have been done by now. Of course she would. Okay, so the next step on this is to do the placement line for the fabric, which is the fabric plus shape flex on the back.
Can we put this back in the bubble, please?
Did it not make a good one?
No, it's cute. It's like a little pigtail. It's adorable.
Okay, then you place this down and it'll stitch around twice. tack down. Again, this is something you can tape down, but I've been doing them a whole bunch of them, so it works for me to do it this way. Although I did tape down the big one from the 8x12 frame. Now I'm going to switch out my thread to red. Let's get that up there. And the first thing that it's going to do is a placement for the strawberry fabric. Oh, that's tiny compared to the other one.
Wow, that is really tiny.
Isn't it tiny? I don't think I'm going to have too many pokies on there, so I'm just going to. Ready to trim again? Here we go. And this has that little, Kathy calls it the flower stitch. So it's basically a raw edge applique.
It's like a little dot.
It is, it's tiny. Not that the other one was much bigger, but oops, sorry. Get out of the way. Now it'll do sweet. I guess while this is doing its embroidery, you could sell some things.
Okay.
If you'd like. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Yes, Kathy, it is.
So which one?
So let's just start at the top.
So she's gone back to the happy place ones,
So
which is this one.
Happy Place is the round bowls that Kimberbell came out with. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different designs. Is that right?
And two sizes.
And two sizes. So the Hello Sunshine. Hello Sunshine.
It's cute.
So there's the two sizes.
And this is showing variegated thread to stitch it together. This is doing the fabric to give accent instead.
Print motives, they're coming from Brothers Warehouse. I feel like Brothers stuff, it takes a little longer to get to us. I placed the order for all those print motives on December 30th because we ordered 23 of them. So they are on their way, Judy. So thank you everyone who's waiting for it. They are coming. So But the Happy Place embroideries, it also comes with this bird design. There's a really nice wreath with like lemons and strawberries in it, looks like there. I wonder if we flip through and look at the
You can
pictures.
go ahead and look.
Let's see.
You can see it a little bit better.
Here.
The bigger one.
Yeah. So on the is it a CD?
Yes.
On the CD, you will get the instructions that you can print out, and they like to put them in these binders here, so you're ready to go, and they even show you how to sew it on and everything. Let's see, keep going. Lots of instructions. So, they have a 5x7 coaster. You can do 5x7. So it might be this. Yeah. So you can do a little coaster. You can do a bowl. So there's the little birds. Just getting started. Which is easier, a large bowl or a small bowl? Probably the small.
I would go small.
Probably small. Yeah. I would make a big one. So
Well, I mean, actually, this isn't a bad one because of when you're putting it up against the needle and the machine. When you have a smaller thing, it's a little harder, unless you don't have a whole lot on the side. So these work really well with the Brilliant or what's another one?
So the smaller
Soprano,
size machines
yeah.
like those. Yep.
The ones that don't have too much on the side, too far off to the side of the needle.
So Happy Place, we've sold this one before, but this is the
Precursor to
yes.
precursor to this one, which is like right there.
And then the newest one is Holiday Rope Bowls. So it's a CD. It has all the instructions. You're going to get designs in 2 different sizes. These are oval shaped. So there's a bat for Halloween that says trick or treat. A little heart there. Valentine's Day. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. That one's really pretty. Happy Easter. Sweet Land of Liberty. And Have a Lucky Day are on there. And then there's also designs for tags to embroider a little tag as well. And then also available is an embellishment kit. The embellishment kit comes with little tags, buttons, tassels probably.
I think tassels. I don't know if it comes with the little, what do you call them, beads, the little bead type things.
Oh, okay.
That I know the old one did, so maybe this one does too.
The digital exclusive from Kimberbell, those are going out soon. We were having trouble getting 2 fabrics, but we are sending them out. So you should get them next, either this week or next week. So, but that's the embellishment kit. This is just new out. We'll be getting these this week, so those will go out too. Up next, leather tags, Kathy says as well. Next is our Kimberbell project rope. If you've ever worked with Kimberbell products, they do the homework for you. They go and they test it and try it, and this is really nice to work with. It isn't too dense of a cord to get through when you're sewing. It's a lot easier to sew through. So it's 100% cotton on the outside, and it has a cotton poly blend for the center. But this gives you 100 feet, and it's 1/4 inch from Kimberbell. And it's this rope right here. And this is what Mary Lou's been using. This is your favorite rope, Mary Lou? It is. It's Mary Lou's favorite, yes.
I do like it a lot.
And this, something else I was thinking. Oh, let's see.
This one has a core to it, which some ropes do not have. See the core? So when I go to start the next one, I have to pull this down and pull this out.
Oh, okay.
So that's the center of it.
Okay.
And I'll cut that off, and then I'll expand that out to tuck it away under here.
Gotcha. So Mary Lou pulled that back so you can snip the core, and then you can slide the core back or the outside back up, and you'll be able to finish off the bowl. So this is the Kimberbell rope. Shape form interfacing. This is what we use in the bottom of the rope bowls. It gives them a little sturdiness
Yes.
to it. So this is it here. It's this piece is 14 inches by 28 inches, shape form interfacing, made in the USA. So I always like to see stuff
Made in
the
I
USA.
like it
So
too.
Kimberbell, so you can support your American workers and get this shape form. The other stabilizer that we use that we start with is the medium cutaway. Kimberbell has their own brand of medium cutaway stabilizer. This is a 12-inch by 10-yard roll, used with medium to heavy stitch count designs. Works well with soft and crisp fabrics. You can use it to medium weight knits to lightweight denim, and there it is, made in the USA. So thank you, Kimberbell, for bringing us stuff that's made here. So this is 12 inches by 10 yards, and it's the medium cutaway. Light tearaway, which is what you have hooped here from Kimberbell. So light tearaway, 12 inches by 10 yards as well. Used on lightweight fabrics for low stitch count designs, easy to remove, great for piecing projects. If you do any paper piecing, this might be nice for that too. Do you embroider right on the shape flex? Well, you put fabric on top of the shape flex, and then you are embroidering right through the shape flex. So
The shape flex just gives it some body.
some body. So, but this is the Kimberbell light tearaway.
Or is she's saying shape flex, or does she mean shape form? Because I am
Oh, shape form
embroidering-
is probably what she means. Yeah.
And I'm embroidering on that too. That's
Kimberbell fat quarter basics. So there are 10 fat quarters in here, and they're just whites. They're all white on whites, all of the Kimberbell prints. If you need some white on white fabric from Kimberbell, you want a nice selection, when you don't need a whole lot, a fat quarter is a piece that is 18 by half of the width of fabric, so 18 by 22, and you get 10 of them in here, and they're all white on whites. So Mary Lou likes to sew the baskets up with this variegated thread, so it gives it really a kind of neat look here with the variegated thread.
I think we have. This one was variegated, and this one was variegated.
Look at the bottom of that one, isn't that cute? So these are variegated threads. Here's
Oh, I
another
think-
one variegated,
And I think even that one has variegated
and then here's a boring one with no variegation.
It's because I put the ribbon on it.
So.
I like to do ribbon.
So with the variegated threads, we really like Designs in Machine Embroidery Dime, and they have this 15 color thread set of all the variegated threads. So it gives you one with yellows and purples, a red, white, and blue, neutrals, so different shades there. It looks like a black, white, and kind of a turquoise color. One with purples. This is like I'm going to call this one Harvest, just because it's got like oranges and browns for like Thanksgiving type projects. And this is a black and white one. There, you get blues, different shades of blues. This one's yellows and greens. You have a green variegated, a neon color one here. These are like baby soft pastels, so like a baby stuff. There's a nice pretty purple one, green or purple, orange, and pink. One with all pinks, and then one with pinks and kind of a turquoise color and blue. So you get all 15. And these can be used for embroidery or quilting. You can put this in the top thread. You can wind a bobbin and put it in a bobbin too. And they work really great. So if you want the whole collection, here they are. So, and I think most everything you purchase today earns 5% credit back. I hope that's still in the system. So, but you'll earn 5% credit back today too. So, before you flip them, when you take them out of the hoop and trim them, this is what you get. So you have the envelope here that you flip over, and to trim the edges, they flip better when the edges are pinked. So we have a pair. Are these the ones, or is it the other ones? I'll just take them out of here. So this is, you have a pair of pinking shears, and they cut right to the point with the pinking, and you can go right up. This is, they cut right through all the layers, and it just makes it easier to turn when the edges are pinked like this.
It is much easier.
And then you don't have to go through and snip around. You just use this and you just trim around, and it just trims through all the layers for you. So get yourself a nice set of pinking shears. Everyone needs pinking shears.
Yes, I do. I really like them for turning these.
And if you have your mom's, grandma's old pinking shears, they might not work like these ones do. So you can get yourself a new pair. Hopping down the bunny trail. Mary Lou, you're gonna have to help me with this one.
Okay, but you could do the 5-yard bundle.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
Remnant
nice,
bundle.
yeah.
That's Ruth Ann said. Make sure you talk about it today.
Now this, like everyone, just put this in your cart right now. Sold 109. This is one of our famous remnant bundles. These are lovingly put together by Ruth Ann. She goes through and measures. So what you're getting here is all current fabric, but it's at least 5 yards total, at least 5 yards. So you'll get different pieces here. So this has a nice variety of just different fabrics. You don't know what you're getting, but that's kind of the fun. It's always nice to have fabric in your stash, but you're going to get at least 5 yards of fabric for only $19.88. And Ruth Ann said she's bagging more, so get yourself 2 of them. But this one has some Christmas, a little boo fabric, greens, another Christmas, another like a kind of one that reads as solid, and then some other ones there. And each one's different, so we'll make sure you get 2 different ones and get yourself some remnant bundles. So. Up next is hopping down the bunny trail.
And it's right.
So this is a new bench pillow from Kimberbell. And
we will be doing this. Here's some better pictures of it. And it tells you what the bundle is, because
okay.
It's a good
So-
thing that Kathy put that in there.
So in the bundle, or in the bubble, is the bundle. Okay, in the bubble is the bundle. And that includes, here, we'll lay it down right here so they can see.
It includes the fabric kit.
Includes the fabric kit, the CD with designs, and the embellishment kit. So all the fabrics that you need to complete the project. But in here, there's like a little tree, a little sign that says hopping down the bunny trail. Oh, a carrot house. Oh, there
that's
you
a
can
little
really
bit
see.
bigger.
Okay.
There's
So
a
there's a
bigger one.
tree on this side with a bumblebee, a little sign hopping down the bunny trail, a carrot for a house, a mushroom house. There's a little bunny in this one. There's a boot, a rubber boot, and then another, a bunny on a swing. That's cute too. So, and I'm sure like all the embellishments, and I'm sure the bunny might have a poofy tail and all kinds of stuff in
And-
this one.
That bunny is so cute. Let's see if I can find it. Because it sticks inside of. Kathy liked this one because it has the door. See?
Oh, this one's like interactive. So it has the door that opens and closes. Oh, I love books like that. Those are my speed. Yeah.
And
You know,
here's a
the
little
picture
book.
books.
And a little bunny felty.
Oh, so the bunny you can,
See, it goes in the boot. It tucks in.
interactive little boot.
Yes.
Yes.
And it has the quilt. We actually have the
Embellishment kit.
embellishment kit so you can look at them closer to see what.
Well, this is exciting stuff, right, Brenda?
Look at all that.
So look at
that.
the buttons. Look at the buttons. So there's your little buttons. So 2 little bumblebees, 2 little ladybugs, a welcome sign, and a flower. But in the embellishment kit, you're gonna get it's a little
That was our mini quilt.
mini quilt, and it's a little
Yes.
printed fabric mini quilt for you to hang on your bench pillow. It comes with the rope or twine, some more buttons, some clothespin, some other cork and things in there, a zipper for the back of the pillow, right?
Yes, it's all the way across.
All the way across, so it's really easy to put together. And what's this green stuff? Oh, that's the grass. Already cut, glitter vinyl, already cut in like a grass shape there for the bottom. So
I think they actually in this they give you where'd it go? See, you could do it yourself.
it's nonsense.
That's why we want the embellishment kit.
Imagine cutting all that out.
I wonder if you could
Not
do
today.
I wonder if they have SVG.
When do they ship? When do these ship? Well, are they?
Well, I don't know.
We have them all on
Kathy?
order, so
Kathy should
we can
know.
find out. Kathy might know. She's still listening. So hopping down the bunny trail, mid-February is when they're going to ship out. Is when we're going to get them in. So you'll have plenty of time to do it. Is Easter late or early this year?
Late 20th of April.
Easter's late this year, so that's good. We didn't have much time between Christmas and Thanksgiving.
No.
So
Okay. I'll put that back.
now, if you don't want to get the whole bundle, which I don't know why, or if you want to make 2 or more than 1, whoop. That's next door calling me, the store.
Oh.
Let me see what they need. Keep going, Mary Lou.
Okay. If you don't want the whole bundle, you can buy the fabric kit by itself. You can also, you can buy the CD by itself, right? You can do the bundle. I mean, CDs first?
Yeah.
CD first. Then you have the fabric kit and the embellishment kit. I don't know. I think the embellishment kit is well worth it because you've got the zipper in there and all the extras. So does that take care of? Oh, there's a thread kit. I think there's 12 spools of thread, and let's see what the colors are. I bet you any money that's it right here. All the different colors that you will use for this set, except for black and, oh, it does give you white. That's what it says. No, white is optional. So everybody has white thread. That takes care of that. Thread is in already. I didn't see it over there, but maybe next week I'll make sure I get it. Okay. I have to. Okay, I might as well do the next thing on this. So here's the embroidery. Look how nice that looks.
That's really cute.
So then the next step, it does have some stitches to trim. The next thing is to put down your backing. And you do the top one first. And then the bottom one, should overlap just enough I'm going to bring that down just a little bit. Now this one, I usually like to tape it because of the foot getting caught right here.
Overlapping about 1 inch. Is that right?
It's a little.
And the top
I usually like it to overlap 1 inch, but this seems like it's a little. I usually like this up here because I want that more centered.
Okay.
And then this one,
So that's right on the center there.
but then I can't do it. That should be enough of an overlap. There's the stitching.
Yeah, go there. Okay.
Is that good enough?
Yep.
So then I do this.
It's hard to see on camera because it's just white on white, but
Put that across. And hopefully I put it all the way to the edge. Yep.
Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is.
And we'll just give it a piece up here. I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to switch threads because yes. We're going to switch. And then this will, well, I'll do this first, and then I'll explain what comes next. Okay. And then it goes around twice. Now, yep, you get ready with your, with the, okay. It says it's finished, but it's not really finished, because then I'm going to take this hoop and I'm going to start at the beginning and do the placement line for the shape form. You can pop it out of there. Oh, it helps, Mary Lou. No.
Can we trim this up?
Yep, you can trim all the way around.
So we're going to trim using our pinking shears, and we're just going to kind of cut close to the stitch line without cutting. So.
This is okay. I'm going to reset the bobbin thread. That just okay. Sorry.
That was real easy.
But don't.
Cutting all the way around. What?
Yep. I was going to say don't turn it yet. This one is, let me do the tack down on this. Well, actually, it'll do a double. Double tack down. And now we just get these, and we're going to cut this directly on the line.
Was I super intense cutting that out? I probably was.
But
Cutting this out, I was super intense.
we weren't talking for a while. Were you talking?
I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, no mic, Steve. Hello. Okay.
Okay, now this one, this is all you do. You do the first two steps in the thing. And I guess it would have been better if I would have made it a color, but now we're just going to trim directly on the stitch line.
On the stitch line.
On the stitch line.
Got it. Can I pull this away?
No?
No.
It'll
Just
well,
cut it
you
right.
can if you want, but it'll come out when you...
Right on the stitch line.
Mm-hmm. Move these. That's still on. seeing those. So this is what you have now. Instead of stitching it twice, like we did on, or I did on the other one, you go like this and just turn one. And I guess this would be a good time for the turner tool, but it,
I think you could cut that on the scan and cut, Sarah. Good idea.
well, I might tell them what I do after I do this one. But this works out really nice. And you put this in here because they want you to have that thickness. And you just turn this one over.
Wow.
And it just makes it so much easier than stitching through 2 layers like I did on this. I don't know who lives in South Dakota. But there you've got it. It's ready to go, except I've got to press
They
that a
turn
little
really
bit.
nice too.
Yep. So let's press this. And the next step is to get ready for the rope. Sometimes I like to pull that up a little bit more and make sure. Now I have done it where I actually, that's why, is this the book? Where's the other book? This book. Because I find it hard, plus the fact that you get too much extra stuff around here. I have my little templates and I actually cut out the shape form and just lay it in the center. And then lay my fabric on top and stitch instead of stitching through this, trying to trim 2 layers. But now that they only make it 1 layer, it's much better. So you've got this right now. And our next step is just to this one. So I want to trim this off about 1 inch.
They are sharp. These the pinking shears are definitely sharp. They cut
Yes.
through all the layers with no problem.
So then you go like this and pull that up.
What'd you just do?
I cut the core.
Cut the core out. So
I
you
cut the core
pulled it back, cut the core out, and then worked
pulled
it back
this
up.
And then what's going to happen is this is going to go, they have you do, depends on how you're going to finish this. And I only do it when I'm going to do this. If I'm going to do this, I guess I should show them.
Let's show them.
I will show them. You are supposed to go like this and put, well, that's a little, I didn't make that long enough. But I don't want it too long because I don't want it to stick in the seam. And that goes, well, I'm sorry, that goes in the center. And then this piece goes straight down the middle. So trim that off. And this is the top. You bottom, left, right. Yes.
That's right.
Oh, you wanted to make sure
No,
I
I'm
was
just kidding.
left and right. That's I have to look at the book to make sure that's what. And this helps you when you're stopping it, when you're putting the handles on it like this, because you'll come up here and measure from that thing in the center.
Gotcha.
So they want you to do that. Then you put this, I gotta look, that's the right side. I'm gonna start it right here. And I have to hot glue it in, which is,
I love a hot glue gun.
do you? You
I
probably
do.
would
I do.
better than
I love
me
it.
on this.
I love a hot glue gun.
So you glue that into place. I sort of went a little over. And then once it sets here, which doesn't take long, except that I need to trim some of that off there. There. Then I'm going to start stitching. right there all the way around. But I gotta switch this out. I'm just gonna start it and they can see how I do that.
So there it's
Sewing.
tucked in. The right side. And then you just start.
All the way around. I need a screwdriver.
Where's this design from?
That is from the newest book.
This is from this one?
Oh, the design in the center is from Embroidery Library.
Embroidery Library is where that one came
And
from.
right now you can get a good deal on them. Okay, so this one I'm just going to use the same color thread. I'm going to bring all this over here. Let me get that out of the way.
Ryobi makes a cordless hot glue gun. Holy cow!
A cordless one.
I know what I'm getting for Easter.
I think I didn't quite put that where I like it, but okay.
You have foot control.
Yeah, I do
I'll
need
get you
one.
one.
It's right here. I went hunting for the last one.
I'll help you.
Okay. I am not real good with this.
Nope.
I can do it to a point, but so when you do this, you have to decide if you want to have more rope on the bottom or if you want to start going up into the side of the rope. I mean, into the bowl. So I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to press her foot down. It's going to help if I put it into. I'm just tacking it down. I
Cheryl,
need a zigzag.
you'll have to text me again because I lost my phone and I had to get a new phone and I lost all my messages. So if you text me again, I can help you. Sorry.
I usually like it about a 3 length and a 5.5 stitch, the zigzag stitch, the width.
Let's show them the screen.
And I'm going to go like that.
So we're going to show them the screen real quick, Mary Lou. So you have the width on the zigzag. So 1-09, just a standard zigzag stitch. The width is you like a 5.5?
Yep, a rigger.
And a 3 millimeter. Our machines go up to a 7 width, but the 5.5 are bigger, and then a length of 3.0.
Yep. Oh, the mountain thread, which is thinner than this, when I talked to the woman that wrote the book, she said the wider the better because you want to make sure that you catch when you zig on one side and zag on the other. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go all the way around here. And I've tried different feet with this. And this one actually works well because when I use ribbon, it holds it down instead of catching it.
Okay.
If I use the one that I started with, which is that the end foot that has the little
Opening.
I run into trouble.
So the standard J foot is what you have on.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy is saying to tell them about changing the zigzag size.
Oh, Kimberbell's directions explain zigzag size. Okay.
They have a lot in there. I think everybody finds what works best for them, and you always want to make sure that your rope is straight. Sometimes I will go down in size and go closer together. It depends on where I'm at. But with this one, you can use that center line and just go right between the two.
And we're using the J foot.
The only thing that I do find once in a while is this part, the one that levels it, gets in the way.
Okay.
But then you're coming around this way. And we're coming to the part where it's going to go into the next row. So I squeeze it pretty good. And I actually have used one of those stilettos sometimes to hold that in. Isn't that what it's called, Steve?
Yep.
Stiletto. Just to keep that nice and tight right there. And I'm going to go around a second time.
You could make a full-size area rug. Just keep going.
You could. I wouldn't put that in the center, but you know, you could make one. People make placemats. There's a lot of things. Someone even made a purse with this. Now I know this, when you have this, you have to keep making sure that your rope stays straight so it doesn't have any twists in it or anything like that. Or you could have a husband like mine who wraps it on a roll and makes it perfect. And then I have an old-fashioned holder that my aunts had in their grocery store. So I can slide it on there and I put it at the bottom and it just feeds right up real nice. Now if I want to start turning, I'm going to start turning right here because that's where my starting point is. And this is where you lift the side here. And this one's a little different than your round one because of that narrowness right here. Narrowness, how it's very narrow right there. And you just have to keep that up. And the book will tell you different, that's one of my hairs right there, different amounts of rope that you might want if you want to make a small bowl, if you want to make a medium-sized bowl or a large. And that one actually is a medium size with 15 rows.
15 go-arounds.
Yes, 15 go-arounds. I don't think that's all mine. It's who.
I heard some talks there might be a
What?
a rope bowl at the spring event.
That's what I'm hearing.
That's word on the street.
Yep. I thought about it, but I didn't say anything because I thought, oh, nobody's going to want to do that. And Sherry suggested it, and it was like, yeah, I think that would be a good idea. And it might be this design. Now this is where I'm sorry I didn't bring any.
What size needle are you using?
I'm using a 90-14.
So a 90-14 needle.
Now I tried to look in this one to see if they recommended anything, but I didn't see it. The last time they recommended an 80-12. And what's funny is other companies say use a heavy duty one, like a, what is it, 116 or something like that.
What size rope bowl does a 100-foot rope make? Like a bathtub size? No?
Oh. I can get 2 of these out of one of those.
Okay, so you can get 2 of these, 2 this size, out of 1 rope.
Yep, one thing of rope.
And this one is like 12 inches wide. They said you're sewing it so expertly, Mary Lou.
Am I?
Yes.
I know Kathy likes the Kimberbell rope because it has a whiter look to it. Some of them are darker, some of them. Some people go down to, oh shoot, what's the name of the place? Harbor Freight and buy rope down at Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight's a
That's where you can buy
Tool
tools
store.
and
Can you count the rows on the bowl, please? On this, I'm guessing this one, Karen. This one. So we're gonna tell how old the rope bowl is by counting the rings. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like 15, 16 for this one.
I'm gonna say that's about
I'll count them all if you want me to. Let's check this one. 15. 15 on that one too.
now. I'm going to say that possibly the one I just made, it takes more than this one. So you couldn't get 2. I don't think you'd get 2 big ones like that.
Because this one's a little bigger. Yep.
But I know I made some, and each one two bowls per. What is it? It's not a skein. It's a, what do you call that when you have the rope? A bunch of rope like that.
I don't know.
Yarn would be a skein.
This one's like 10. How much lint does it collect? Our machines are always collecting lint, so you probably want to clean it out. Probably no more than normal, I'd say, with these, right? Not really, you've noticed.
No, I noticed that if I use cotton thread.
Cotton thread, yeah, cotton thread will give you a lot of lint.
So if I'm just using embroidery thread through the whole thing, then I don't have too much.
A hank of rope.
Is it called a hank?
A hank. So while Mary Lou's sewing there away, we have some more products we can show you guys. So did we go through hopping down the bunny trail? Okay. So next up are the mini duckbill scissors. This is the smallest pair of duckbill scissors on the market. These come from Gypsy Quilter. We love their products, but these are angled and they have the little duckbill. The duckbill is supposed to keep your fabric from catching when you're trimming, and you just go and trim right around. So these are really nice scissors. So if you're looking for a tiny pair of duckbill scissors, this is the smallest pair they make on the market. So these are nice to have. Up next, da, 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 no better than our Fomore titanium curved embroidery snips. These, you need a couple pairs of these, but you'll notice they are the rainbow color. They are serrated. When you run your fingernail, you can feel the serration on there. When you have a serrated blade, when you're trimming your fabric, it creates a micro pinking, so your fabric will fray less. Fabric will fray less with the pinking shears. So get yourself another pair of these. Get yourself an extra pair so you have them. But these are just our squeezy snips. These are our go-to scissors. We use these all the time. So another go-to pair of scissors is our Kai 8-inch serrated purple-handed scissors. So these come from Japan, which is really nice. The products that come from Japan are always really well made. They are serrated, so you can feel the serration on there. And we use these for everything. They're just a nice scissor for snipping. And they aren't a bad price, $26.95. I don't think that's a bad price for scissors. So, and they do come with a sheath that goes over the blade, so you have them. So, our one of our favorite pairs of scissors. I'm waiting for the Kimberbell snip to compare them. Debbie, you'll have to let us know what you find out. So,
There's that one.
this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rings.
And I just did a zigzag back and forth to anchor it down, and then I'll trim it and decide how I'm going to
Finish it off.
Yep. I'll probably do I could do something like that.
So,
But,
really cute.
so there you've got your sizes. Again, when you're sewing a rope bowl, if you have less on the side of the needle, the closer you can bring this. But that's not bad, I don't think. There you got your two. These are the two sizes that this particular CD has to offer.
Is there a
I
trick
like that.
to getting the bowl side to go up? Just lifting the lifting it up.
Like I said, that depends on how the distance from your foot to the edge of the machine is how well you can straighten it up. I used an older machine, maybe not for this, well, maybe this one, and I was able to get a better side. And I've had them go straight up depending on what it is. But,
How do you do these handles? So when you get to, let's zoom in on this so they can see. When you get to the part where you want the handle to be.
you've got your center, and you measure 5 inches on the side. I mean, no, this is 4 inches, I'm sorry. So you zigzag this, measure this 5 inches, and then zigzag it again, and then go around to the other side, and then just go all the way around.
Are these in the instructions in the Kimberbell?
Yes.
Okay, so this is part of the instructions with the
Yes.
Kimberbell. So yes, we'll update the quantities of the. We definitely have more of them. So
We should be able to get more. Show the bottom of the oval bowl. I just used the same color fabric instead of using, like I sometimes do, the print. I had someone say that it was showing too much on the side.
smack them.
Yes, I should have, but I don't know who it was.
Well, we'll find them. She's talking about right here. So.
See, now this one had, you can see, but that's because I used green thread to do it.
Looks nice.
That one you don't see. So it just depends. But they're so much fun to make, and people love them. My sister-in-law, I think, bought, I don't know how many off of me, just going through my stash, and took them all. And then she ordered more because she says they make great gifts.
These would be good to take to like a craft show or something, a craft fair. I think these would sell well. The holiday CD, you're going to get 7 different designs. There's a Halloween one with a applique bat here in 2 different sizes. Happy Thanksgiving. So a wreath around the words there. there's a heart one here in 2 different sizes. The Merry Christmas, Happy Easter, Sweet Land of Liberty, and Have a Lucky Day.
And you can actually, you can use all these, and if you want to, you can put your own design in there.
For sure.
This one was from the Altair.
Okay.
That was the crochet design.
That's really cool.
This one was from Embroidery Library, as was this one. So you can use any design. I think for my sister-in-law to give to my niece, she had the Kirby family, and I had shamrocks on the side. So you can do anything you want. You can just put an initial in there.
Have you ever done a quick dunk in starch water to stiffen the bowl up more? Something to try.
I've
Yeah.
heard people doing that.
Yeah.
Because I haven't heard of dunking in starch water. They talk about spraying them.
Spraying. Yeah, because if you wanted a stiffer bowl, but these are good.
Yeah. And you get this one. And this one is Kimberbell. And this one I think is pretty
That's
firm.
The smaller the bowl, the tighter it is, the stiffer it's going to be. But I do not think the
how did
crochet designs were on the slayers, so I don't think that.
Yeah, I don't think so. They want to know how I do the ribbon. I saw a ribbon here somewhere. I'll do it real quick.
Material Magic, I think, would work too, Libby, for sure. So Mary Lou's going to get some fabric to show how to do
I just have a small ribbon.
this here. Oh,
No,
have
that's
ribbon.
fabric.
Oh, fabric. Okay.
That one's fabric. When I do ribbon, we'll just show it here. I start by anchoring this on here because you want to let me get that out of the way. Yeah, you could use hot glue, but I'm not going to do it on this one. So sometimes I just use a pin.
There you go. There you go.
I got a pin. Just to get it so I know that this one, oh, come on. And then I'd like to do it at a distance. I don't wrap it on top of each other. Sometimes they're closer together and I just go around, but you can't do what I'm doing right now because look at what happens.
So you cut yourself a piece of ribbon and then you don't. Yeah.
And you just keep going around.
And then
I'll clip it and then I'll keep doing it. And sometimes I don't know how much I need until I actually go all the way around, and I'll do so much of it and then wrap it some more. But that's how I did this one. That's ribbon. And I did, those were perfect because you can see the cardinals. And then here you just see part of it. I would have thought it out a little bit better had I thought of as I was doing it. But anyways, that's it. And Kathy and I we just started doing the punch needle ones.
So we'll be sharing those with you soon too. Is that it for today?
That's it.
That's it for today, everyone. So we thank you for joining us. Remember, tomorrow is our favorite things at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We have a good show lined up for you. How to add the fabric.
Well, the same.
Same.
Now, Kimberbell does it where we have a little piece of fabric hanging somewhere. Well, here I can just show it with this.
What size do you cut the fabric to start?
I just cut Kimberbell. They'll tell you in they're not talking about it in this one, but in the first one they tell you like so many inches. 60 inches, I think is what was it? 60 inches for this.
60 inches by width of fabric, or by
Well, they took 2 strips with the fabric Just sewed them together,
Kimberbell's directions show you.
which I do.
In the first one?
Yeah, the first book. When They Talk Ribbon. Somewhere. Decorative stripe. This is
1.5
by
by width of fabric
2.
times 2.
Yes. And the bigger the bowl, this one took 3. And they actually just sew it to, oh, there it is right there.
So this is the first CD, and it does have instructions here to go through and do this. But looks like you're going to sew them end to end, and then
You fold over, is that a half an inch or quarter
quarter-inch.
Quarter inch, iron it. And that's so it has a more finished look. Well, I didn't bring any of the ones I've done with raw edge. When you have a raw edge, it does,
You can
it'll
see the
fray.
raw edge a little bit.
yeah, it'll fray a little bit. You'll see like, you'll have little whiskers here and there. But they had you fold it and then just do it at an angle. And because they're doing it on the straighter grain, you have to be careful how you wrap it, or if it would cut on the bias, it would be easier. But bias would work, but it's up to you how you do it. I managed to get it. Gloria helped me. She did, because I said, it didn't work out. And it was this one, where I was shy. And she goes, you wrap it and you pull it and make it tight. And it worked. So that it was all the way around to, here's the beginning and the end right there. So that it would match up. With the ribbon, sometimes I just do a little bit here. Sometimes I do a whole thing like this. So it's all on what you guys want to do.
So we'll see you tomorrow, right?
For
our
my-
favorite things at 7 p.m. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Thanks,
Bye,
everyone.
everybody.